Good morning to you, St. Lucia. Time to wake up and listen. We are outdoors today. We are at the Fosso Primary School. I am here with Ron, part of our family at the Caribbean Youth Environment Network. And you guys know it's all about Earth Hour St. Lucia 2018. So, Ron, what is happening today here at the school?
All right, today we're building awareness at the Fosso School today. And we're having the students do tree planting activity. That is basically what we're doing today, letting them know about Earth Hour, CYEN, and what activities we have going on.
Fantastic. Now we're going to go to Mr. Joseph. He's a teacher here at the school, and I know, having the Caribbean Youth Environment Network is something major, especially with the cause. How do you feel that they're here at your school today to help enlighten the kids?
I think it's a great initiative for them to consider FOASO as part of the networking that they're doing. It's something that we welcome, and we look forward to continuing to work with CYEN in the future.
Great. And, being a teacher yourself, how important is it for the kids to get this sort of sensitization on, just the environment, global warming, and just how the environment is so connected, we're connected with the earth?
To basically, it just adds to what we've been trying to promote at the school, being that we have a greenhouse, and Ron is the one who knows very much about our greenhouse and the work that we do with the same kids. Planting and they feeding their own self from the greenhouse. This just adds more to what we've been doing and solidifies the work that we've been doing at the school as well.
Well, I'm happy that you mentioned that. So with these initiatives that you all have been taking as well, how have the children been receiving it? What has been the feedback like from them, and even in the moment doing these activities?
Yeah, as usual, not everybody is going to be on board, but you get a majority of persons wanting to be on board and seeing what we're doing, especially when it comes to the harvesting part. You find that a lot of persons want to come and harvest. And so the hard work part, some persons may not want to be involved in that one, but you see everybody benefiting from it. Also, as a result of us feeding our kitchen, we do have activities like Kindness Day, where we feed our students from the same food that we harvest from. Yeah. And so not just that, but we also help in other areas at the school because we sell out some of our produce. So it's a network of things that we're doing at the school as well.
Okay, well, I'm very happy that we came here today because I wasn't even aware. And these are the things that, people need to know. And of course, seeing the efforts that you all as teachers and the school in general are doing. And just this kind of initiative with the youth is something really, really important. Even when it comes to agriculture and when you just think of the environment, people kind of look down at that, or it's a secondary, when you look at the grand scheme of careers. So I really want to say, good job. And thank you as well, Ron, for being here with us. But right about now, we need to get some words from the kids themselves because they've been thoroughly enjoying that. All right, so these are some of our star pupils here. Of course, the entire school is starring, but these were the children who actually took part in planting the tree. So we're going to get to meet each and every one of them. So I will start down the line. So what's your name, hon?
Denicia Jules.
And your grade?
Grade 2.
And you?
Jaden Antoine. Grade K.
All right, and you?
Melissa Tuse. Kindergarten, grade 1.
Great. And what's your name?
Jovi Thomas, grade 6. Laura Wilfred, grade 5.
Haley Senval, grade 5.
Navi Smith, grade 4.
Trev Matthew, grade 4.
Roman Jean Baptiste, grade 3.
Okay, perfect. So, who wants to tell me what you learned today? Okay.
I learned about plants, how to pot, hold the dirt of the plant and put it in the soil.
And who wants to tell me their favorite part of today?
Watering plants.
What was your favorite part?
Putting the plant in the hole.
Okay, great. Anybody else?
My favorite part was putting the plant in the hole.
All right, great. So this just goes to show you that this initiative was something that was fun for the kids, but in the grand scheme of things, it's something very important to us here in St. Lucia and even beyond that for protecting the earth and taking care of our environment. So we want to say hats off to everybody who took part in this, and thank you to my great team that we have here today. So we're coming from the Foasa Primary School, sending out much love to everybody in the Babonneau area here today. And of course, remember Earth Hour 2018 St. Lucia. Make sure you're there. It's happening on Saturday. That is March 24th. Welcome back, everybody. Good morning to you once again. If you just tuned in, you're watching DBS and you're locked on to This Morning. We're going to keep on with the good vibes. The St. Mary's College Young Leaders have started their road safety initiative, and with that, they're going to various schools. And this really came about in light of the high number of road fatalities that we've been having lately. And they're very passionate about what they're doing. We were able to meet up with the school's counselor, not to mention some words from the president as well as PRO of the SMC Young Leaders, and even a teacher from the Leon Hess School, where we managed to catch up with them. So let's hear exactly what they had to say.
My name is Patricia Ann Mitchell. I'm one of the coordinators of the St. Mary's College Young Leaders. We have started our sensitization drive where we're sensitizing students about road safety, the risk involved in road safety, and how to be better road users. And so my students are on that school awareness drive, showing a video, and which is followed by a discussion of the video. We are going to be visiting a total number of 6 schools. Vivutel Secondary, Vivutel Primary, Carmen Rene, Castries Comprehensive, Dame Paulette Louisi, Marsha Combined, and Babonneau Secondary. I must have said 6, but it could be a little bit more than 6. And the following week we'll be going out again to these primary and secondary schools, other primary, and secondary schools.
Our boys this year have been very, very affected by the accidents, the numerous accidents we have been experiencing in St. Lucia. They spoke about it, and during their brainstorming, that was one of the major themes that came up, and they thought they were looking for ways at which they could address that. As young people, they are future drivers themselves. They're going to get there. They're all excited about driving. However, they're seeing that their friends, people they know, people who have left, we had people who just left St. Mary's College, and they were involved in accidents, who was injured, and persons who passed away. And the boys felt, they had to speak out. They needed to speak out and say, you know what, every one of them, everybody, we can't wait for other people to make the road safe. Everyone has to take on the responsibility of making the road safe. And that's that they're addressing or trying to look at how to make road safety everybody's priority.
Joshua Noel. I'm the current president of the RBC SMC Young Leaders, and on that note, I'd like to thank RBC for giving us this opportunity to lead change. We, the RBC SMC Young Leaders, we plan to reduce the amount of road fatalities by raising awareness, and we plan to bring this project further by going to a number of different schools. We've already started by putting up a few speed bumps in our school. Since we are such a large group at St. Mary's, we plan to break up in different teams so we can cover more and we can maximize our time. The message that we plan to bring to the schools out there and everyone who is listening, we try to make road safety their priority.
My name is Chima Yunamba, PR of St. Mary's College Young Leaders. Yesterday we went to Vibute Primary and Vibute Secondary. We spoke to the students. They seemed very enthusiastic. They definitely were into the topic and they understood what we were saying. We asked them about their opinions. They gave us a whole lot of information. They knew what's going on about the road safety and how dangerous the roads are, and they definitely understood. They talked about what they should do on the roads by putting speed bumps, different advices, like what they could do to improve the road safety in St. Lucia, like raising the age for driving, better driving schools, and different things like that. Marsha Combine was extremely good. They gave us a warm welcome. They spoke a lot, like I said, very enthusiastic. They definitely are into the topic. Well, right now we're at Leoness and we're going to do exactly the same thing we did to the schools. Hopefully they like it, hopefully they're enthusiastic, hopefully they like the topic. Hopefully we could get some more mature opinions from them, since they're obviously a little older and they to tell us a little more information and give better advice than the younger ones that we went to earlier yesterday and this morning.
Elisa Dalsa, I'm Young Leaders Coordinator at the Leoness Comprehensive Secondary School. I think it's very good, educational, and of course the students will benefit, especially when they're walking down the road on afternoons. They tend to walk sometimes in the middle of the road, I guess because they walk down in large numbers. So I think they will definitely learn and benefit from the SMC Young Leaders as well.
I want to say a special good morning to all the persons who have participated, especially the SMC Young Leaders. You guys are doing something really great. And of course, I know this touches very close to home for you. So all the best on this journey. And we're going to keep falling. And you know what? I think we need to speak to them in person, indirect, on their home turf. I'm going to work on that. But in the meantime, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.